Hello dear students, in our previous video we have discussed about the concept of self-inductance and we have obtained the expression for self-inductance for the case of a solenoid. Mainly we have seen that the coefficient of self-induction depends on the medium, number of turns and dimensions of the solenoid. In the same way, how the mutual inductance depends on which factors it depends that we have to discuss in this video. So, mutual inductance of two long coaxial solenoids. Let us say we are having here two solenoids and they are placed coaxially. Let us say the first one is P and this another is suppose S. Okay, blue colored is the first solenoid and red colored is the second solenoid. Forget about this circuit now here. Let us say we want to detect that what induced current is induced in the second solenoid. For this purpose we have connected a galvanometer across the second solenoid here. Let us say the length of both solenoids is L here, okay, and say A is the area of cross section of each solenoid here. Let us say I1 is the amount of current passing in the solenoid P or the first solenoid. Now, as discussed earlier, when the current is passing in the first solenoid, it will induce the EMF in the second coil or in the secondary coil. This P stands for primary and S stands for secondary. Okay. Now, magnetic field due to the primary solenoid is B1 is equal to mu 0 N1 I1, where N1 is the number of turns per unit length in the primary coil or in the first solenoid. Magnetic flux linked across one turn of the secondary solenoid is phi 21 per turn, that is B1 into A. Now this B1 is the field given by the primary or the first coil. If I put the value of B1, it will be mu 0 N1 I1 A. Okay, because area of cross section is same here for both the coils or for both the solenoids. If I replace N1 as capital N1, you can see here, upon L, then we can say that this phi 21 per turn is equal to mu 0 N1 I1 A upon L, right? But phi 21 is nothing but M21 into I1 from our previous equation. So on comparing, I can say that M21 is equal to mu 0 N1 N2A upon L, or we can say that it is mu 0 N1 N2A into L. So this mutual inductance is also depending on the medium, the number of turns per unit length on both solenoids, and dimension of the solenoid, that is A and L. So this is about the concept of M21. Similarly, if suppose current is sent in the secondary coil and current is induced in the primary coil, then M12 can be obtained and you will find that the value of M12 is also same. It will be also turned to be mu 0 N1 N2 A into L. Okay. So similarly, as I have told, M12 will be equal to mu 0 N1 N2 A upon L or mu 0 N1 N2 A into L. So clearly again the coefficient of mutual induction is also depending on the medium, the number of turns and the dimensions of the two coils or two solenoids. Okay. So the same thing is here. So this is about the concept of mutual induction. I hope that it is clear to you. After this, we will discuss the last video of this chapter, that will be again based on the energy stored in an inductor. So till then, take care. Bye.